I feel like it is a truth universally acknowledged at this point that the only true way to know things about yourself is to take a BuzzFeed quiz. And that's what this is. So today I'm going to be taking on the quiz, what classic book matches your personality and what does it say about you as a person? You know, I want some truths, some home truths about myself to understand who I really am. Would you like to say hello? You're looking at me like you want to say hello. Look who it is. Hello. This is what you wanted. You were begging to be on camera. And now you won't even look them in the eye. You're just gonna stay there for the duration of the video? What do we think? What book would you be? The Hound of the Baskervilles? You would be Frankenstein, because I have created a monster. Anyways, let's take the quiz. I'm gonna screen record my phone. I don't even know what I'm hoping for. I don't even know what is like a good answer to this. I feel like I'd be gutted if it turns around and says Dracula, you know? I also feel like I really don't want to get like Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen or something like that, you know? But we're gonna find out, and I'm sure it's gonna ask me some very intellectual, thought-provoking questions in order to determine which book I am. I also realized I just got a new phone. I don't know where the screen record option is. That's a serious issue. Oh, I found it. Wow. Tech Grandpa really excelled today. Pat on the back. You know when you go to the Apple store and you see like, they do these courses for like old people basically to teach them how to use iPhones? Like that's me. I would actually really benefit from attending one of those classes. Now we're screen recording. What classic book matches your personality and what does it say about you as a person? Firstly, of course, choose a Disney movie. That's exactly what Charlotte Bronte had in mind. When she was writing Jane Eyre, I bet she was thinking, what Disney movie would this be in the future? Okay, so choose a Disney movie. The Little Mermaid, Hercules, Tangled, Zootopia, or The Lion King. Now, who the hell is choosing Zootopia? I'm gonna go with... I'm between Hercules and The Lion King. I love Hercules. I love the music in Hercules. But The Lion King? I'm gonna go with The Lion King. Well, The Lion King is Hamlet. So does this mean I'm going to be told I'm a Shakespeare play? That is a retelling of that play, The Lion King. That blew my mind when I realized that, by the way. I want to do a whole video actually on like Shakespeare retellings through films. That would actually be such a good video. Oh, okay, putting a pin in that. That's for another day. That's for a day where I have time to do more research. But importantly, which image calls to you the most? So we have like the cityscape, kind of futuristic sci-fi vibes. Then there's this castle, which I really like. Then there's two landscapes that look pretty much the same. One just has animals in it. Like, is that the only... Oh, that's a hay bale. That's actually not an animal. Like, what is the difference between these two images? How does that differentiate whether you like hay or not? Is it going to be a book about horses? Is it going to be Black Beauty? Is that the one they're going to choose? Or there's like a rave. Now, listen. This is the duality of man because I love that castle, and I also love the rave. I can't lie, those are the two that are like appealing to me the most. On another day, a cityscape maybe would, but that particular one doesn't call to me. The castle speaks to me. I stayed at a castle once. It was this guy I went to university with, it was his uncle. We went on this road trip around Scotland with like 4 of my friends, and we stayed at this guy's uncle's castle, and it was absolutely insane. I was just like, how is this how real people live? There was a fireman's pole in the castle. It was like the most strange experience of my life, but so cool. And I remember just being like, what do I have to do in this lifetime to get a castle? You know? I'm also so jealous of people who have like inherited wealth, who have like generational wealth, who just have access to like castles randomly. But anyways, that's beside the point. Is it the castle or is it the rave? That sounds like a Nicki Minaj song. Is it the castle or is it the rave? I'm gonna go with the castle. Even though it might be the rave. I might be lying to myself. Can I change my answer? Oh, I can. I'm in my rave era. I can't lie to you. Choose a pet. Dog, snake, no. Bird, no. Cat, no. Horse, no. It's easily dog. We didn't even have to linger on that one. Pick a genre. Historical fiction, romance, comedy, fantasy, or thriller. If you watch this channel, you will know my answer to this immediately. 3, 2, 1, everyone say it together. Romance! No, kidding. It's historical fiction. Gotcha. I gotcha for a second there. Fantasy still seems kind of lit up. Why is that? Okay, fine. For a second there, I thought it was going with fantasy. We're going with historical fiction. Pick a colour. Red, yellow, blue, violet, or green. I'm always more drawn to warm colours, so it's definitely between red and yellow. Really, my favourite colour is like an orange, which is somewhere in between, but I'm going to go with red. Yeah, for sure. Choose something to snack on. Donuts, french fries, strawberries, pizza, or chocolate. I think, although I do have a very sweet tooth, out of these particular options, I think it's going to be pizza. If they had specified that the french fries came with ketchup and mayo, not pre-mixed, but together, then it would be that every time. That's like my kryptonite. That is the nectar of the gods. Mayonnaise and ketchup. Not mixed, but together. I don't know, guys. And lastly, choose a beautiful sky. But before I move on to the final question, I just wanted to let you know that today's video is very, very kindly brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building a website or an online brand. And the best news is you don't need any coding experience. You don't need to be a coding whiz, a web design expert. You can just use their templates and customize them. They also have incredible features. For example, you can set up a mailing list and send out emails. There's a blogging feature. There are also great analytical tools so you can see what people are enjoying and what they're not, and therefore make more of the good stuff. If you'd like to check out Squarespace, you can get a free trial over at squarespace.com, and then once you've had a little play around, you've got to grips with the software, you know what you're doing, you can use my code JackInTheBooks at squarespace.com/JackInTheBooks to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And maybe you will make something as wonderful as a BuzzFeed quiz. If you do, please send it to me because I will take that quiz. You know me, I will take that quiz. Okay, so these are all pretty similar. 3 of these top ones are very, very similar. So what does this say about me? I think that the one I like the most is this one here. Because it's fiery. Oh! No build-up to that answer, just... It just appeared. Okay, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Is that not the one I said I hoped I didn't get? Oh wow, no self-awareness, just vibes. I also feel like I really don't want to get like Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen or something like that, you know? So it's Pride and Prejudice. Okay, well what does this say about me? You're classic and romantic, but you'd never settle for anything less than pure adoration. I wonder how this would have been different if I hadn't chosen the rave. Like what clinched it for Pride and Prejudice? You love your family more than anything, and you can't take anyone without intellectual pursuits seriously. You take pride in yourself and love to travel. You also desperately don't want to marry your cousin, which is ideal. I mean, yeah, I will agree with that final sentence. Much to think about. I'm not that happy. I'm not that happy with that result, actually. Guys, I just realized when editing this video back that I opened the video with the line, "It is a truth universally acknowledged." Guess what the first line of Pride and Prejudice is? It is a truth universally acknowledged. I'm a parody of myself. And the way I was then acting surprised. BuzzFeed, that was actually incredible. BuzzFeed maybe does know me better than I know myself. I opened the video with the opening line of the book that I got in the quiz. What are the chances of that happening? What? This is honestly sending me into like an existential crisis. Okay, because there are other answers that I almost gave. So like I almost chose Hercules. And I almost chose the castle. And then for the rest I'm going to stick with the same and see if that makes a difference to my final result. Okay, I also nearly chose the french fries. I do have a sweet tooth and I would choose donuts. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this makes a difference. Oh, but it's Pride and Prejudice again. With completely different answers! Like, I chose 3 answers differently there. Okay, I'm retaking one more time, and I'm going to choose entirely different answers. Little Mermaid. I'm going to go with this boring hay bale countryside. I'm going to pick snakes. I'm going to pick fantasy, violet, strawberries, and that thing. Okay. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me! This is an answer I would have actually liked. The picture of Dorian Gray. But these are all things I wouldn't have chosen. So much to think about. Not the crisis. This is like a, who even am I? Who even am I? I would have wanted to get the picture of Dorian Gray. Okay, I need a personality transplant. I need to fix this. Hi everyone, my new favourite food is strawberries. I love the colour violet. My favourite movie is Little Mermaid. and I love galactic skies. Much to think about. This video is sending me spiraling. But thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Because I didn't. I hope you had a nice time. Jeez. All the best, stay in touch, have a wonderful day. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't. I don't know why I specifically chose to plug that, but that's what I went with. So thanks so much for watching this video. All the best, stay in touch, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye!